Hey everybody, welcome to Supernatural Health. My name is Joe. Thanks for coming by. Today we're going to make an Italian tomato salad. I know it's the middle of February. It's freezing cold, especially here on the East Coast. There was just a blizzard last night. But I went down to my local produce guy here in town, Sobsey's Produce, Michael Sobsey. He and Michael and Mac run the place. It's a great store. And I found some beautiful organic tomatoes. These are just gorgeous on the vine organics. Got some nice organic parsley. So we're going to get at this thing, and you and me, we're going to taste a little bit of the summer tonight. So hang on, you're going to dig this. Okay, first things first. Let's scrub up. Hands nice and clean. Okay. Alrighty, so we have everything we need here. We're gonna get our knife. Remember, in the knife guard, stays protected. It's always safe to put your hands in the drawer because your knives are covered up. And we've got some nice tomatoes that we're going to start with. Gosh, I love tomatoes. I eat tomatoes all the time. Lots of different ways. This is one of my favorites. This is an old Italian way of making a salad. Until not very long ago, until the last couple of years, I used to grow a lot of my own produce over my parents' backyard, and we would make tomato salads every night in the summer. You know, pick fresh tomatoes and cut them up, and it's not really it's not a vinegary or pickly kind of salad. It's just some olive oil, and that's it for dressing. You put on you put some oregano in. Keep your fingers bent under when you're cutting. Put in some oregano and a little bit of salt. I use unrefined sea salt. Today we're using Lima sea salt, which is a good quality macrobiotic salt. And we're using macrobiotic salt to balance off for the fact that tomatoes are like the least approved things on a macrobiotic diet. But I shouldn't really say that. I'm being a little bit of a wise guy. Some macrobiotics use tomatoes, and it's all part of a balanced thing, you know, yin and yang, and largely they not really into eating tomatoes, but they're so good for you. The carotenoid antioxidants here, principally, well, not principally, but lately the talk is about lycopene. We, gotta have tomatoes. Some people are concerned about tomatoes. They say, oh, if tomatoes cause arthritis and it's a nightshade and all that business. Well, you know what? There are some people who are sensitive to nightshades, just like there are some people who are sensitive to strawberries or cat hair or whatever. But if you peel the nightshade, whether it's a potato or a tomato or a pepper, or if you cook it, you know, and a little bit of cooking is fine. You know, I know a lot of people are into it totally raw, and that's great. I am largely raw. In the summer, I'm pretty much 100% raw. In the wintertime, 80% or above. But, a little bit of cooked food, especially, say someone wants to get the nutritional benefits of tomatoes, but they're allergic to the solanine, which is the compound just underneath the skin. Well, if you cook it, that goes away. So you cook it a little bit, and for certain things, like lycopene, it actually gets concentrated with a little bit of cooking. So, now no one's saying you boil it for 3 hours or anything like that. We're just cutting up the parsley nice and coarsely here as we're kind of talking away. Sprinkle some parsley on top. When I was growing up, we didn't really use parsley. We mostly just used oregano, but sometimes fresh or usually dried. But not too long ago I tried it with some parsley, and it was really delicious. It's really good for you, and it was still very much within the theme of the tradition. You know, it didn't totally change it, make it something that it shouldn't be. Okay. Take care of that. Wash our knife. Remember, all blades get washed as soon as you're done using them. Don't leave them on the counter. Never leave them in the sink. Ever, ever, ever. Please. It's really dangerous. Just wash it, get it out of the way. It takes a couple of seconds, and then you're done. You don't have to think about anything. So, yeah, when the... Let me finish washing this, and I'll start talking again. Okay. When the tomatoes come together with the olive oil and the oregano and now the parsley and a little bit of sea salt, wow. I mean, that is just, oh boy. You know, I think about it and I could just feel the summer air, and it's a really wonderful thing. So we got some good olive oil. We got some Bio Naturi olive oil. This is pretty much my favorite stuff. I use Spectrum once in a while too. That's also excellent, but Bio Naturi is really, this is my olive oil of choice nowadays. So we chuck some olive oil on there, you know, a couple of tablespoons or so. There we are. And let's see. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We'll touch more. Organic, raw, good stuff. Great for your blood. Okay. Now we've got some oregano. This is organic oregano from the Frontier Herb and Culinary Spice Company. They are based in Norway, Iowa. And it's just great stuff. Oregano with tomatoes. It's just a classic flavor profile. Flavor profile. That's like what they say nowadays. It means it tastes really good. Need some sea salt on there, just a little bit. Don't go too crazy with the salt, but you gotta put a little on there. Helps your body process magnesium. Okay. Matching chopsticks. And we're gonna just mix this up a little bit. Alright. This is kind of a little meal on the run for us tonight, but we didn't really talk too much philosophy of food. Little summer memories and working in the garden. Old Tom, my dear old next door neighbor who has since gone on to the great garden in the sky, was an old farmer, and he taught me how to grow tomatoes. You know, he would give me lessons from over the fence and come over and help me dig up the garden, and you know, we would talk about the life cycle, and he used to say, water very lightly, don't water heavily, walk very carefully in between your plants, and always keep a clean shovel. It's like little lessons, you know, little thing like that from an old timer. It's kind of like walking gently in the world, and keeping a clean shovel is like keeping a clean soul, and watering lightly is like being kind to one another, you know. Anyway, oh boy, I think about good old Tom all the time. This past October would be his 100th birthday. Would have been his 100th birthday. But he's still alive. He's still alive on the other side in the great kingdom. Anyway, okay. Organic tomato, organic parsley, organic oregano, a little bit of sea salt, unrefined, and some organic olive oil. Let's give this a taste. As I've said before, I'm going to eat all this, so I'm going to put my chopsticks back in the plate. Otherwise, use a serving spoon. Don't put your mouth back in, you know. Here we go. Oh, summer, summer, summer. Wow, do I love this. Now what you can do is get, you know, for those of you that like a little bit of bread, sometimes I use a little bit of Ezekiel bread. It's made from all sprouted grains and beans and seeds, millet and barley and lentils and a bunch of other stuff. Ezekiel bread. It's baked, but it's all sprouted. You dip some of that into the olive oil, it's just, oh boy. Let's give this a go. Let's try this together. Some olive oil in here. All right. So, thank you again for coming by. My name is Joe. This is Supernatural Health. This is our Italian tomato salad. We'll see you guys real soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good health. Stay strong. Peace. Ciao.